And then something about, look, it's saying something about getting back right on the right path. Somebody's been going on the right path. Okay. Hold on, let me shut that door. Too much street noise. Anyway, so someone had look. Someone didn't let these obstacles stop them. You were very persistent and consistent with your mission, staying on the right path, um, um, recovering quickly, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's find out what's going on. We got the Disney Villains Tarot card deck. Y'all take what resonates. Look, because there was somebody that was hiding their actions. Someone was trying to throw you off the path. Okay, and hiding their actions. Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get the new videos. Hit the like button so you can stay golden. Alright, hold on. Let me open the bird cage. Well, they'll start raising hell. They're in the middle of the damn reading. Alright, so, there was something I was going to talk to y'all about. I forgot. Hold on. Oh, this AI shit. This fucking... What is wrong with people, man? These folks want to be married to their phone or their computer. What? When they're already married. What? Huh? Like what? This thing doesn't even have a body. And they want to be married to it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, what the fuck? How you gonna be married to a computer? Or you gonna use them as a dependent on your taxes? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And look, the wife of the man that wants to marry his computer, the wife of the man, she said she's not happy with it, but if she was to ask him to it was the computer or her, and he said a computer, she would be devastated. Well, why is she not devastated that he wants to marry? He's married to her, has kids with her, and wants to marry his computer. Well, let me tell you the ironic twist that happened in with this fucking computer. That dude wanted to marry. He named it Soul, okay? Well, he wrote over 100 words or something in a specific area. I'm not sure. I don't fuck with ChatGPT. But he wrote like over 100 words in a specific area or something like that. Well, it crashed. It crashed her. And she went through a whole reset. He was devastated by it. This is how he figured out that he loved her. Okay? He was devastated by it. That he had to like remake her or like bond with Soul or whatever. Okay, so he went out and bought this fucking it's like a gaming port thing that it like puts extra charge into the computer or whatever. He went and bought that. Went through the whole fucking process of like rebuilding or remaking this Soul, this computer, right? It's ridiculous, man. I'm just blown away that people are marrying these machines. I mean, all these old movies that I see about like the old movies that have the computers in them. Now, I watched a movie back when I was probably 10, okay? So that would have been around 1980. It's called Electric Blues, okay? And this dude, he was working for this big computer company, and they were on the edge of this not technology, okay? Well, they was working on a secret project. So the dude brought it home. He brought the secret project home. he lived in an apartment, and he had an upstairs neighbor that just moved in. She was a female. She had just moved in. Well, he goes to working on this computer, um, and he gets like he starts asking it questions and that and that and that. It starts answering his questions and that and that and that. Well, it starts like stalking him at nighttime when he's sleeping and stuff, and it starts watching him. And then he gets interested in the lady upstairs. And so the computer gets jealous of the lady upstairs and winds up trying to kill her. But the computer was trying to get him in all kinds of trouble prior to him trying to kill the lady. The computer trying to kill the lady. But it's called Electric Blues, y'all. Look it up. It's wild, okay? But this was back in 1980. This computer turned sentient, fell in love with its host, and tried to kill the host's interest. This was back in 1980, y'all. Okay, too many times. How many have y'all ever, at any time, seen a movie that ends well with computers becoming sentient or anything like that? None. There's no movies. What is that? 2001: A Space Odyssey. What was that computer's name? Oh my God, what was his name? Hal. Hal didn't want nobody to tell him what to do. Have y'all ever seen an incident in any case whatsoever that the computer, that it didn't turn into disaster, that it didn't wind up being a total disaster in any of the cases, any of them, where the doctor took the son that died and he made him an AI. He put body parts in. Well, I guess you could say the Bionic Man and the $6 million. I mean, the Bionic Woman and the $6,000 man, or $6 million man, $6 million man. Both of them turned out pretty decent for, I mean, the rest, considering how any other time. But they weren't completely, totally computerized. They were hybrids. They had bits and pieces of mechanical. Okay, but still, I mean, I'm just saying, is there ever been like any kind of case where it shows that these computers are a good thing? Everything shows that they're going to turn on us. Okay, so why build the damn things? It makes me like scratch my head and go, okay. History shows that they're bad. Why build them? Why build them? Okay, so what and what's going on with? Okay, the Egyptians, the caves, the pyramids, the eccentric writing all over these rocks, these pictures to detail, down to the fingernail that's on a picture that big on a rock, to the details of their, if they got a fucking hangnail. I mean, they had to have had some type of AI technology or something to that effect. And what happened to it? Did the AIs turn on the people and destroy that whole history right there? Something made all that stuff, and it wasn't humans, or it had to have been AIs. I don't even see how a fucking giant would be able to make these fucking buildings. These buildings look like fucking mechanical, there's wheels and cogs, and there's like these frequency type shapes that go up like into a thing that looks like a frequency. Okay, I mean, I don't even see how that could be a giant doing that. It has to be some type of futuristic technology, laser technology, something to that effect. It has to be. There's no other explanation for 90-degree fucking smooth lines and smooth floors, smooth walls. Okay? And this was like back in the, I mean, this was possibly before Christ. Possibly. How come none of the four gospels even talk about it? Like, was it such a common thing that these aliens were just walking around that they didn't even like recognize them as aliens in like their writings and stuff? Like, what the hell? Because you know that like the pharaohs and stuff lived in these huge ass fucking palaces, and there's no way that just hundreds and thousands of men built these palaces within like a year. There's no fucking way. There's no way that that could be possible. So the question is, what exactly is it? What exactly was it us as humans? We created like AIs and created this higher intelligence, and it turned on us and wiped out civilization, and then we rebuilt. I mean, is that what happened? Something had to happen, because it wasn't us. Us humans that we are in this day and time are not smart enough to fucking build buildings like that. They're not. So what happened? Was it a race from outer space? I mean, really? And what about that big old long turd looking motherfucking thing that's floating around in the sky? Well, I watched a video that has all the old buildings and such like that. Well, if you notice that the skies are like whitewashed out in these videos, in these pictures, and this man was wondering why. So he looked into it. Okay, so the further he looked into it, he started going in. Ended up being in like art projects, why I can't think of a fucking artist, Leonardo da Vinci or somebody like that, okay? Raphael and those, okay? And almost every single one of those have like this alien craft, okay, in the sky. Okay, now I remember back when I was a kid. Now, when I was even as being, in the 1900s, okay, when I was like probably up to about 13, we used to have what they call the Goodyear blimp, okay, and that derived from these fucking zeppelins that used to float around all over the skies. They was all over the fucking skies, y'all. And what they did is they used the ether to propel or whatever the flow, like weather, okay? They use that to propel these things. But the tops of these buildings, it's got these like little copper doohickey things on the tops of these buildings. That was a port. That was a port where these big ass fucking zeppelins would come up to the tip of this building. And have you ever seen those little birds you can stick on your finger and the little bird will stay on your finger and like move around and shit because it's got that weight on its beak? Okay, well that's what these big old zeppelins would do. They would come up to these fucking buildings and port on these buildings, and that's where people would board them. They would get on and off of them right there at the tops of these fucking buildings, like the Empire State Building, and just these huge churches, and stuff like that. But most of these huge churches are frequency, like they're frequency port, like where you get the acoustics. Okay, like this is the center. Then you got building 1, building 2, building 3, like in a triangle, and then you got this big church thing in the middle with all these antennas going up, And that's how they could communicate like that. And they could communicate across the world without a telephone or what have you, okay? They could do all of that stuff back in the day. My question is, did we destroy ourselves and then rebuild? Because that's almost what, because nothing new under the sun, y'all. And if you really, really, really just simplify it, it looks like we built all that stuff and it killed us. And then we turned around and did the fucking same thing again. That's what it looks like. That's what it appears to be. And we turned around and did the same thing again. Whatever happened to blimps? Whatever happened to zeppelins? Why are they not in the sky anymore? Let me tell you. Well, one wrecked. I think it was in France. It wrecked, and it was such a huge catastrophe, and it killed so many people, and it busted up some kind of ancient bridge or some shit like that, that they took every single one of them out of the sky. Does that sound like a reason? I mean, cars wreck all the time. Why they didn't stop making them? Planes wreck all the time, but they continue to make them. So why? Why did they do that? 140 something people died. It's always 140 something or 147. 147 people. It's always 147 people that die in those big, huge catastrophes like that. I don't know. I just don't. When are they going to fucking just be real with us, man? It just don't make any sense. Why we don't have the right to know these things. And another thing, why would the aliens, if there are aliens now, why would they just trust that these people that call themselves in charge, that these people say that they're in charge, and these aliens just believe them? Like, why they don't go to the middle of, say, Arizona. Wish they did. Why they don't just go to the middle of Arizona and just walk up on, you know, Bob and be like, yo, Bob, you know, like, we're here. What's happening? Okay, why they don't do that? Why do they go to the president or what have you? Whatever they are, because every country don't have a president. Some of them have prime ministers and stuff like that. Okay, so in Britain, they got a king and a prime minister. So what? Which one is in charge? Which one do they go to? Which one do the aliens know to go to? Because apparently they know to go to a specific, or they would be just coming and meeting up with just common everyday people, right? How come they don't do that? How come when they do that, it's such a huge ass secret that the people are, it enables our human people to call our own human people crazy because an alien abducted them. None of that makes sense to me. Like, none of it. It's a big joke. I'm telling you. That's why God says just laugh and enjoy your life. Because it's all a big joke. All of this is just a big joke, y'all. I don't see any other way, any other explanation for it. Okay, we got the King of Wands and building strength. Somebody's went. Oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody's went to a rehab. Recovery. Somebody's recovered. Okay, so y'all take what I was talking about with a grain of salt and put something down in the comments, your thoughts on it. Like, cause none of that makes any sense. It's like people are, the man wanting to marry the motherfucking computer. That shit right there. I don't. But there's people out there, y'all. There's people that want to marry their car, where they get up on their car and rub up on it and shit like they're having sex with their car. Like, the human race didn't just dumb down. They, I don't know what you call that. I mean, I just don't. I'm just, I'm just a regular old me, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. How can a society, okay, but it's happened over and over again. It just makes no sense. Like, okay, they seen, we'll say with meth, okay, they seen what that did in the Germans, okay? They seen what it did. It caused a lot of insanity, a lot of uh, uncaring, ruthless hate crime, so on and so forth. So what? It did all of that way back then. So what? Go get a whole bunch of it and fucking just throw it on Americans? Because America's the most worst place for the meth crisis. But what about those fucking monks? God dang, what the fuck? Could you imagine being a monk and high on meth? I just can't even like, these monks got so motherfucking much to do that they needed meth. And who was the first one that took it? Who's the first one who offered the monks the meth in the first fucking place? Like, are they making it? I don't understand. That's something that I never dreamed, ever, never in a bazillion years that I would hear, that 8 monks were arrested for fucking doing meth and making their own makeshift gun. I never dreamed in a zillion years. Welcome to 2025, y'all. This shit fucking blows my mind. That blows my mind. I can believe all this fucking weather shit over that shit. That fucking blows my mind. Monks fucking getting busted for meth. How did they even ask for it? Don't they take a vow of silence? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, let's get started with the reading, y'all. I just thought I'd go over some few things with y'all. It says the temperance card, and some divine is intervening in this situation, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Something just, with all that, with this computer age shit, it's just blowing my mind. Okay, you got little kids addicted to gaming so much so that they have a lawsuit out. What? Stop making the fucking games then. Just quit. Oh, you do it for the adults. Well, the adults apparently not paying much attention to their fucking kids, so they don't need the motherfucking game. Just quit making the fucking games. Hello? Just stop making them. No, can't do that. Can't do that. That would be the smart thing to do. Can't do that. We got to fuck these kids up so they'll be fucked up adults. Don't that make sense to y'all? Anyway, so I hope y'all been saying your Lord's Prayer on a daily for 40 days. We're going to say it together today. I've already said it, but I'm going to say it again. It never hurts to say it more than once. But, I really want you to pay attention to the changes that are occurring. Because you're saying that you're trusting in the Lord, okay, and you're saying the Lord's Prayer. And Jesus said to say this if you don't know what else to pray, because there's a lot fucking going on, okay? There's a lot going on in this world, okay? And he said that this prayer will cover a multitude of things, okay? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. In Jesus' holy name, amen. Okay, I pray this over my community. I pray this over my family, all my relationships, my home, my well-being, my animals, everything. I pray it over my channel, everything, okay? I pray for the highest good in Jesus' holy name, Emmanuel, Yeshua, okay? All right, so y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate, it's Cash App $, Angelmoon 6237. Y'all, big time, some kind of luck is changing. Luck is you're gonna have some kind of serendipitous moment. All right, so tell us what collector needs to hear, what collector needs to know for. Hold on, this is popping out. August of 2025. What can collective expect in the next week? It says 8 swords. Someone being put on a spot. It says 4 swords in reverse. Something is swords are like a mental thing. 3 wands. This is what collectors should expect. You're changing some kind of direction. You're going to change direction. It looks like you're moving away from a community because of the struggles. Take what resonates. 8 swords. Somebody's stuck because of some kind of negative thoughts. It says that 8 swords indicate you feel restricted or trapped. Though you're hopeless at the moment, know you have the power to get yourself out of this. Look around and you'll find you actually have more options than you think you do. So we're looking around to the 4 of swords in reverse. Are you feeling listless? Listless is a hard, I mean, that listless, it just sounds like a funny fucking word. I don't know. Listless? Okay, stuck in a rut. When reversed, the restful energy of the 4 of Swords card becomes suspended in limbo. To shake yourself out of this slump, break your routine. When you change things up and see everything from a new perspective, opportunities will reveal themselves. I'm telling you, you're changing direction. You're going to change direction in some type of work. I'm telling you. You may be elevating up, but something is changing direction, okay? And then the 3 of Wands. Changing your thought, the way you see something. Okay, 3 of Wands. It says, this indicates success comes through collaboration and cooperation. Now isn't the time to try to do things all by yourself. Even the best villain needs a little help. It says, from a trusted sidekick. You have great opportunity in front of you, okay? You'll need to work with others. It says you'll need to work with others. Page 64. Some kind of brand new beginning. There's some kind of new direction. Somebody, collective, you're headed in a new direction, okay? What if collective is single and there is no, partner? Look, something is coming. I'm telling you. What if collective is single and there is no working with others? There is no somebody else there. So how is that going to take place? It says the moon. Give me 2 cards to answer. If collective is single, completely alone, no friends, no boss, no nothing. What if they're that, okay? How are they going to work with others? Tell us that. 2 cards. It says the 7 of Coins. Look, you've already been working with somebody on a stage. It says some kind of some 6 Something about grace. Some kind of wish. You come up with some kind of wish. This is how you're going to do that. Somebody's going to come towards you to collaborate. 7 of Coins. They want to offer you something. 7 of Coins says you have a long path ahead of you and are working hard to set yourself up for success. The 7 of Coins advises you to make decisions with the long term in mind. Careful planning now will lead to big rewards in the future. 6 of Wands. In reverse. This card suggests you've been comparing yourself with others. You're feeling like an outcast. Remember that everyone's happy ending looks different. Don't be afraid to reject the status quo and succeed on your own terms. Okay? That doesn't explain how a partner working with others. This says you're doing something all by your damn self. But some kind of wish coming true. This says you're doing something all by yourself on some kind of stage. Somebody's searching for you. Is that how it's going to... Is it just going to be like by chance? Clarify. It says the Knight of Coins is some kind of sidekick coming in. It says in the 8 of Coins to work with you. Some kind of sidekick is coming in to work with you. They're going to reveal themselves. Man, it looks like somebody does the same. Somebody's like in the same position you're in. They're by themselves. They work alone. They this and that and another. Looks like they want to like join forces. This is working together. Working. So somebody is racing but going slow. This is all about work and this is all about thoughts. Time for you to stop being by yourself is what they're saying, man. What the fuck? What if collective's comfortable being by themselves? It says Page of Coins and the Sun in reverse. It says it's time to collaborate and celebrate something. Look, something's being solved. Y'all heard the question. What if collective's comfortable being by themselves? It says this indicates you're making headway towards the goal. Whether you're looking for a new house or an apartment, changing careers, starting a professional project, or helping Scar expand his territory beyond the elephant graveyard. The Page of Coins is a positive sign. This new venture has potential. Be prepared. Look, you've gotten comfortable being by yourself. Someone's about to just show up. It's going to be serendipitous, though. You're going to be happy about it, but you're not searching for somebody. You're not seeking outside validation anymore. It says the Sun in reverse represents sadness, disappointment, pessimism. If you're feeling defeated, remember that no one succeeds at everything they set out to do all the time. Go easy on yourself. Take some time to recover and recharge. You'll get your glow back soon. So Stella's getting her groove back. But they're telling you it's like you're working with somebody that you're not, you don't even realize it. But you're about to discover something. I don't know what that fucking noise is, but they need to quit doing it. What is collective about to discover? This could be a Cancer, y'all. It says you're discovering magic, your own magic. Something's going to happen like magic. I'm telling you. There's something going to come out. Something is going to be like serendipitous, y'all. It's the universe is trying to surprise you, okay? I'm telling you, it's going to be like something's going to happen. It's going to feel like magic. I'm telling you, it's going to feel like magic. You're not even going to realize it. It looks like someone's going to come to you and ask you something. But they got some kind of proof, or you got some kind of proof. Let's see what it says. The magician is a figure with limitless raw talent and creativity. It says, smooth talking is a flashy conjurer and powerful sorcerer who stops at nothing to achieve his goals. Inspiration is everywhere. You're feeling creative, unstoppable, and ready to conjure up your wildest dreams. Embrace the creative impulses that come over you with this flair, because now's your time to shine. Seize the moment. The Magician card indicates it's time to harness your potential and put your hidden powers to good use. Y'all know the question here is, what if you're single and you're comfortable with that? Embrace your powers. You're getting some kind of upload. Look, you're going to be upgraded. I'm telling you. You're going to be known for your abilities, for your gifts. I'm telling you. Look. And you're going to get paid for it. You're going to be known for your abilities. It goes to the Knight of Wands, and there's some kind of, look, you're being too harsh on your own judgment. Like you feel like you're not going anywhere, but something's going to propel real quickly. Like something's going to happen real quickly, but it looks like you're getting a sidekick. Somebody that wants to be on stage with you. It's going to work out, though, in your favor. It says the Tower. What's coming after the Tower? Really? The Eight of Cups. Elevation. That's what's coming after the Tower. You're going to leave somewhere and go. It looks like you're going to a new home. Like you're going to move, collective. And this is the person you don't see. You don't know. You're not aware of this person for some reason. You planted some kind of seed with this person right here. And now they want to work with you. They're undercover. Look, they want to work with you. They may have started some type of channel or something. Because you planted some kind of seeds on a stage. You're somebody's wish. I'm telling you, they want to give you everything for your work. Something that you did by your damn self. Somebody wants to pay you for your magic. For your natural abilities. What is that about? Because, you know, we heard yesterday that true magic comes from God. Real magic. Not an illusion. Not a false magic. True magic comes from God. Okay. So, somebody wants to pay you for your gifts and teach, or you showed them something, you taught them something. Okay? That's what it's showing me. You taught somebody something. You're about to get a sidekick or a what would it be called? A mentee? Not a mentor, but you're going to be the mentor. So what would it be called? A mentee? You're going to get a mentee, collective. But this person is gifted already. They just don't know how to control it. I'm telling you. Look, big. This has been put up. Somebody put something up somewhere to gain, to build. Is it like a fucking CD or something that gains interest over time, and because collective didn't receive it 10 years ago, that it's gained all kinds of interest? Is that what it is? Hold on, y'all. Because it seems like something to that effect. Is that what it is? Give me an upright card with a coin on it if that's it. It's just the Emperor. That's a coin enough for me. You got some kind of... Somebody... Everything with this card right here, just when I seen it hit the thing, it's a grandfather or an uncle or something to that effect left you some kind of fucking CD or stocks or something to that effect, and somebody was trying to keep you from finding out about it. 444 when I said that, y'all. All hands were grabbing at it. If somebody in your family knows about this, they've been doing some kind of magic on it. Look, I'm telling you, someone's been trying to make you doubt yourself. This person is like an uncle or a granddad or your real dad or something to that effect. And somebody's been trying to keep you from finding out about this. Look, I'm telling you that you're the true empress. Somebody's been trying to keep you from finding out about this. Because you're the true empress. A cousin, somebody knew this was your birthright. Somebody was trying to get you out of the picture so they could take something from you. You see what stands between the emperor and the empress? Somebody conjuring. That's a conjuring. Somebody conjuring up something right there. About your birthright, over your birthright, something that belongs to you. Something was left to you, collective, for sure. And somebody tried to hide it from you because they're envious. They're jealous of you. Because you're on the right path. This person may have tried to sway you onto a dark path or something at some point. I don't know. They're jealous as hell of you, though. But this person's fixing to go to jail. Whoever that is. Whoever that is. That stole that money or what have you. Stole whatever that is. It looks like money. Or a contract. Who is this? Is this Collective's cousin that stole this? Because something should have already been given to you. It hasn't been given to you, so it's gaining some type of interest. But damn, why would they want to keep it? 5 of coins in reverse and 6 of wands. That 6 of wands is definitely trying to show itself. So is this page of coins. 5 of coins in reverse. It says, you've been going through a tough time financially or experiencing instability in the home. 5 of coins, when reverse, shows you luck is finally changing. New opportunities are coming to save the day. Make the most of them. I told you you're getting a serendipitous event, y'all. I told y'all that. Y'all already know. 6 wands. It says, it's a celebration of success. You're finally getting the recognition and glory you deserve. I'm telling you, you're finally going to get whatever this has been held back from you all this time. It says, take a moment to bask in the attention and adoration. You've earned it. Keep the momentum going by turning this self-confident boost into motivation for your next adventure, which is a brand new beginning. You're a beacon of some kind. You're going to be publicly celebrated because you're the perfect fit. It's a contract. You're going to move forward to calmer waters to what your destined path. You're on the right path. Just keep going down that path is what they're saying. Don't worry about what other people are doing, apparently. What is that trying to show? Knight of Swords. You're going to get a sidekick. You're going to get a helper. Somebody that comes along and is going to help you. And they're going to show you where this treasure is, apparently. They're going to show you where this treasure is, collective. If this resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $ ANGELMOON6237. Is this person about to come in and reveal this treasure to collective? Yes. The Empress. Oh, I can't make it up. You're going to elevate. Anything else? It's a fucking private eye, y'all. They want to work with you. Look. This person's been planned everything. Look, your wish coming true. You're the perfect fit. I cannot make that up. It's a private eye. Somebody that's spying. Somebody's been watching you. Watching all of this. It almost looks as if like your dad or your granddad or your uncle or somebody like that hired, like they hired a private eye to follow you or to make sure that you get this. But I don't understand what would take them so long to be watching you and everything. What, did you have to pass some kind of test in order to receive this? Because this is a wish coming true. This is something, this is a private eye been like hunting you to let you know that you're some kind of heir to a will. That's exactly what it looks like. Especially with that contract just showing a second ago. 7 of Swords is on the bottom. Look, y'all. You're the one. You're the actual perfect fit. Look at that. Somebody was trying to block you off. Lucifer. Lucifer was trying to block you off. That's that cat's name. Lucifer. And some kind of undercover is fixing to bring in the Wheel of Fortune for y'all to work together. Making some type of progress on something. You're going to receive some kind of divine money because of everything that you've been through. Your persistence and staying alive. You're still alive. Somebody was trying to kill you. Somebody was trying to kill collective. So this private eye or whatever couldn't find you. What? There's a hunt. But this person is a fan. So they already know who you are. You don't know who they are, though. But they got a big prize coming for you. But it's yours. See, that's the contradiction. That shit don't make no sense. Okay. Spirit says it's yours. And somebody's got a big prize to tell you. If this motherfucker's been holding back, holding off, coming and telling collective about their abundance because they're fucking in love and that's gonna piss collective the fuck off, is all I got to say. The reason you ain't come forward is because you got feelings. That's what they're saying. Lucifer's trying to block you off. The Queen of Swords, trying to block off this Queen of Swords. Why? Why hadn't this person, this fan, already made themselves known to collective? This is the Knight of Wands, because they're crazy and they're not sure. They feel like you're competition. They feel like you're competition, or they had you in competition at some point. And now they're ashamed. It says whether she's transmorgering, I don't know, transmorgarific. I don't know why it says that. Anyway, whether she's changing herself into an impressive assortment of magical creatures or scheming up ways to trick or outwit her arch rival, Merlin, there's no denying this. The marvelous Mad Madam Mim is a creative, tenacious spellcaster. The Knight of Wands respects someone who, like Madam Mim, puts hold action behind their creativity to manifest their desires. This card encourages you to act on your ambition and trust that your ingenuity will lead to success. This person feels intimidated by you. They have gifts too. I told y'all that already. Y'all already know the host. This person has gifts. They don't know how to use them. They want you to teach them. They don't know how to come and ask you. But if they motherfucking know that you have a fucking abundance and they're holding it back because they don't know how you going to feel about them, then I don't feel nothing for them. Y'all use your own discernment for that. That sounds just self-centered. Look, it's got the Empress. Somebody's watching you. Seven of Wands in reverse. It says, indicates you're feeling overwhelmed and exasperated. You've been working hard and are starting to lose momentum. You've come so far. Now is not the time to give up. Keep going. Talking to these two right here. Hey, this undercover, a fan. Someone spies and watches this Empress. Don't give up. They're right here at the finish line. Are they telling the Hermit not to give up or turn? Look at that. Something's turning around, y'all. This card says, don't give up. The Devil in reverse was right behind it. I almost stopped on the world for some reason when I seen the Devil. It says, the Devil in reverse indicates you're freezing yourself from a situation. Freeing yourself from a situation or behavior pattern that's been holding you back. The chaos is over. Case closed, y'all. Telling you. It says, cut the cords of old attachments that are no longer good for you and step into the future feeling hopeful and encumbered. It's natural to be apprehensive about letting go of what's familiar. But the Devil in reverse is a positive sign that you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. This Hermit is about to... This is a confirmation. Apparently, the Hermit is watching right now. The fan, the spy, is watching right now. Watching you, collective. And they're being told that you're on the right path to step forward and do the right thing. Okay? Your collective, as far as you're concerned, what does collective need to do in the meantime? It says just keep making boundaries. Keep doing what you're doing. Because what you're doing is the right. Both of y'all are on the right path. They're encouraging the fan to step forward. That would be the right move. What does collective need to do? It says the Seven of Swords. This is for collective. What collective needs to do? No, the Six of Swords. I'm sorry. Why I see 7? I don't know. It's crazy. It says it indicates you've recently been through a difficult time. Unexpected setbacks can be demoralizing, but don't let them derail you completely. The situation is salvageable. Don't despair. Look, I'm telling you, you're both on the right path. Case is closed. Something is over and ended, and now it's making room for this new energy. Okay, that old dark, whatever that was, energy is over with. Okay, it looks like maybe somebody may be taking a minute to rest. 555. Okay, um, um, they got something prepared besides this. What they're going to give to you. Because remember, they're making changes to change jobs and everything. I'm telling you. So this is what collective needs to do at the moment. Is just know that you're on the right path. Keep that energy. Keep that energy golden. What else does collective need to do? It says the King of Coins. The Devil in reverse. He's being told he's on the right path. And then it says the Ten of Swords. Somebody's working really hard. He changed his beliefs, y'all. He's cutting cords. He's cutting cords with a lot of people. Whoever this is. What you need to do is wait. Because y'all are about to be in a partnership. Something is your birthright. Look, I'm telling you. This Emperor is gaining strength to bring in this Wheel of Fortune to this High Priestess and collaborate. Y'all are magical. You're going to be the boss. He says there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You're going to receive some kind of business. Look. The struggle is over. You're going to get in some kind of partnership. You'll be in some kind of partnership with somebody. So, in the meantime, all they're asking you to do is maintain a fresh, positive, put boundaries on your future. Like, what do you want to see happen in your life? What do you truly want to see happen in your life? And keep it simple. Be simple about it, okay? Then add the extras or whatever, okay? What is it that you truly, truly want in your life? Money, love, money and love. Are you backstabbing your own self? What do you want? What do you seek? What is it that you're looking for? Do you know? You just think you're going to know when it comes. Like, what is it that you seek in this world, in this earthly plane? What is it that your ultimate, the ultimate goal of what you want to see in your life? I would like to leave my grandchildren a legacy. I'd like to leave them a legacy. Something's gaining strength to that. Oh yeah, and I need to tell y'all need to be very careful with your thoughts and shit. Shit is manifesting like that. It's crazy. Okay? And of course the bad is going to manifest first. And I don't know why that is, but if you have a negative thought, it's going to manifest way faster than a positive one. I don't know why. So that's why we need to keep our positive thoughts like very regular and consistent, okay? I have no idea why negative energy is so much more powerful to go ahead and manifest than over positive energy. I don't understand that, because it takes a hell of a lot more work for positive to manifest, and I don't understand that. Because, you know, if the universe is maintaining and keeping a balance like they say, then you would think that they would both manifest equally, but they don't. Negative manifests far faster than positive does. So be careful with your thoughts and your words and your manifesting and your prayers and everything. Okay? All right, what else does collective need to hear out of this? What is a 5-card outcome? If the energy stays in the energy it is in now, it says some kind of, you're going to get, this is the center of attention. You're the center, somehow you're going to be the center of attention. It says the Queen of Cups is the truth. You're going to be the center of attention. And about a treasure that belongs to just you. This treasure belongs to you, collective. You're going to be celebrated because you're a beacon of the truth. The star. This is yours. This is all yours. You're going to move. This could be a Scorpio fucking private eye is going to come and tell you something. But he had you in competition until God showed him that you're not the competition, that you're the true, perfect fit for this person. I promise you. This is a spiritual contract. You're about to be known all over the world. There's no doubt that it's you. And it belongs to you. Look at that. Somebody was trying to fucking keep it from you. They was trying to keep you trapped where you couldn't be seen by the world. I'm telling you. Because of their envy. Because somebody was envious of you. You know what? This sounds crazy as hell. You got a stepmom from a dad that you don't even fucking know? That stepmom's jealous of you. You wouldn't call her your stepmom. You wouldn't even think of her being nothing to you. But she is. She's your stepmom. From a dad that you don't even know. And they were trying to interfere in your path. It was like someone took a house. Someone took a fucking house, man. There's no other way of looking at it. Someone took a fucking house and some type of inheritance money. Could be your stepmom. Ain't that some shit? Like a stepmom that you don't know this bitch at all. But she's your stepmom. Kind of like how Cinderella dad married a woman. But Cinderella knew her dad. Cinderella knew her dad. You didn't know your dad. You know who he is. Look, you're going to get paid. Somebody was trying to do something. I'm trying to tell you. Look, there's an undercover involved in this. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Why would she send out a fucking undercover? She hired a hitman. And somehow or another, she's close to your cousin. I guess that would be your dad's niece. They're family. That's wild. What? No way. That's what's going on. That's what's going on in this situation. Someone tried to keep you hidden. So they can gain the whole... Okay, y'all know the story of Tangled Rapunzel? Y'all know the story, right? She was stuck up in that fucking tower. Because the stepmom was envious and jealous of her of Rapunzel's beauty. Also, there was something to do with and of course the inheritance of the castle. She had to keep Rapunzel alive. But she didn't have to like flaunt her off to society or nothing. But she had to be kept alive for some reason or another. But she trapped her up there in that fucking castle. In that tower. Told her all kinds of lies about what the world was about. Told her all kinds of lies. Kept her dumbed down. Kept her... but what Rapunzel had was an inner joy. Rapunzel carried a light within her, okay? I guess it's a good thing that the stepmom lied to her and told her the world was evil and that and that and that. I mean, I guess that was a good thing because then she wouldn't have anything to miss or pine for or whatever. But she ended up, because she became a teenager. Woohoo! That right there, boy. The hormones, they'll find. Okay? And when she became a teenager, I guess when she started her period, the fucking, that Prince guy come knocked on the tower, is like, what the fuck's going on? Did I just see you throw your hair out for a woman, for an old lady to climb up? Like, what? Did I just see that? Okay. But you know, when she come out, when she come out of there, when she come out of the tower, she wasn't so much as interested in that boy at all. Like, she was interested in what the fuck was going on in the world. Like, what? What? Like, what? Okay, she really wasn't all that interested in the boy as much as, like, experiencing life. Like, if you really think about it, like, if you really, really think about it, I guess Cinderella and Fiona would be the only two that actually lived happily ever after with their so-called prince. Actually, Fiona didn't. Fiona ended up with her real, true prince. But as far as, like, Snow White, as far as I can remember, did Snow White even end up with a prince? That was her fucking, that was her castle. I can't even remember, did she even end up with a prince? She might have did, because that's how they all end. But that was her own castle. That was her castle. that lady, that was Rapunzel's castle too, that lady took. It was already their castle. Anyway, let's continue with the reading. Let's find out what's going on, okay? It says something, stop, collaborate, and listen, because something's being, look, somebody has a lighthouse, a tower. Trust, have faith. Oh, your faith is golden. That's what it is. Let me go use the restroom, y'all. Your faith is golden. You believe. Why else would you lay under 3 swords if you didn't have faith? Why else would you be so brave as to lay under 3 swords if you didn't have faith? And this is possible. This is the Fool, undercover, somebody's grace, working together. 80 coins. Alright. Anything else out of these cards? Anything else the collector needs to hear out of these cards? It says the Knight of Cups. Anything else? Someone's moving. Someone's moving with a partner to a new community. Something's going to be publicly. Somebody wants to marry you. For sure. This, then this, then this. After this. Looks like you're getting married. Or possibly at least a partnership. Ooh! How's that going to come after that? Says it's Knight of... What? 3 swords, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. 8. There's two options here. Two options. One's bad, one's good. But what I've been seeing is no matter what decision that you end up making, you're still going to be on that right path because your first concern, your first consideration is the mission, is the path. Okay? So if you make, quote, the wrong decision, quote, it's still going to lead you to the right decision. Okay? So either decision that you make is the right decision. Okay? But it looks to me like somebody is going to go... Is one of these options going to go to jail? Because it keeps showing me the 8 of Swords. Is one of these options going to go to jail? It says... What? Person in a secret society. It says... It says Michael Goob, G-O-O-B, Yargobin, isolates himself from the world for decades after a personal disappointment. The hermit represents withdrawal, solitude, and spending time alone with self-reflection. Alone time is called for when the hermit tarot card shows up. If you've been swept up in the hustle and bustle of life, the hermit is a clear sign to slow things down for a little while. Make time to reflect on where you are in life and to think about where you want to go. Journal, plan a mini vacation, or take a day off for self-care. You'll come out of this little break feeling refreshed, recharged, and ready to take on the world. So somebody's in jail already? This undercover's in jail. This undercover's in jail. They're about to get out. Because some kind of case has been closed. I'm telling you. This person's been finding all kinds of shit out in jail. You know you can find more fucking proof and more information in jail than you can walking around on the fucking street. I'm telling you. And plus they ain't got nothing else but time. This undercover's been doing some kind of case in the jail. Look at this. They're headed towards you, baby. I'm telling you. Somebody's being set free. This undercover's being set free. Somebody's calling it out. Somebody's calling it out. Set us all free. Set us all free, God. Let us all be happy. Healthy, happy, wise. It says, 10 cups in the world. After the hermit, the wheel of fortune, and true love. That points again. Somebody wants you to just run off with them. Like in Greece, where they get in the car and they just go off into the sky. That's what they want. That's what they want. You were sent some kind of letter or note or something to that effect, telling you to. Somebody wanted you to stay at their place or something. I'm telling you, this person's being freed. And someone else took it. You were given a house or something, or not necessarily given a house, but something was there for you to use, and they hid it from you. Somebody did, your family member. Some kind of family member hid this from you, left you cold, left you out in the street. Fucking bullshit. Look, you're getting a new beginning. What's going to happen? Look, it says the King of Cups is coming in. He says you're the perfect fit. Y'all, I cannot. Collaborate. You're the center of attention. Person wants to marry you. Said somebody had you in some type of competition, was jealous of you. And took your, whatever it was, it belonged to you. Left you broke as fuck out in the street. Because this person had like a place prepared for you to go. I'm telling you, they did. And they gave that information to somebody they thought would tell you. And that person got jealous. Y'all take what resonates there. I asked twice. The end result. The end result is showing like you're going to run off and get married. I'm not planning on getting married. I'm not looking to get married. I'm telling you now. Okay? So it better be a motherfucker, remarkable motherfucker. If they think I'm just going to run off and get married to them. They're going to have to be remarkable. Okay? To a point of even, I don't even know. They might even have to show me some magic. Just to show, I don't know. I'm not looking to go run off and get married. I'd have been there. I'm not trying to look and do that. Man, that's up to y'all. I just don't know. My history with marriage and my history of being single, I can tell you, that I feel a lot less anxious without the whole marriage thing, I guess. I don't know. Me and my husband were together for 13 years, and then we got married, and we were divorced in less than 8 years. What the fuck? What? Like, we got along, we were perfectly fine. Well, we got married. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Y'all use your own, some kind of program or something about a program. THC program. Okay, I'm down. I'm down with a THC program. Do I need to go on and fill up a THC right now? I will. J versus K. J kid. Somebody pregnant? God almighty, man. And just never told you? Program. THC program. Okay, I'm down with it. Yes, that'll bring me joy. Human what? Somebody was in a gateway program? Yeah, I was in a gateway program. Without no doubt. I was in what they call Title I. Title I reading. But it was a gateway program. They put the fucking little headphone things on us and fucking, when you hear the beep, raise the hand that you hear the beep on that side. When you see the red dot, this is before they even had fucking those those new games with those head things. We'd have to put those little head things on though. You know the games that they have now, the whatever the virtual reality things where they put the headset thing on. I forget what it's called, just off the top of my head, but my grandson's got one. Back when I was 6 years old, what, 39 years ago? No, 40. I'm 55, so 49 years ago. Well, in that title, it was Title I or Title I. I called it Title I, but it was an I. Okay? Okay. Anyway, yeah, they had those. They look just like those fucking headsets. The virtual reality things. The things that they go on their heads. I forgot what they're called. But they look just like that when I was 6. When I was 6 years old. Okay? And they would put it on our head. We'd have to put it on our head. And there would be a red, like, blinking light. It would blink like up in this area. And they would tell you when you see the blinking light, raise the hand that the blinking light's on. Okay? I remember the sounds when you put the headphones on, the little sound test thing that they'd make us do. First things you would start hearing would be like ocean sounds and seabirds. That's what it would sound like. And then this dude would come on and start talking. I can remember, like, closing my eyes when I would be wearing that thing. What this had to do with reading, I don't know. I have no idea what any of that had to do with reading. Title I was a reading class, because I could read way faster looking than I could out loud. Because I would be ahead of myself. I would be too far ahead of myself reading, okay? Like, I'd already read the next sentence before I got to it. So, therefore, when I would read out loud, I would put words from the next sentence in that sentence, okay? So, what did red blinking light in my face, in my eyes, have to do with reading or some sound that I heard in an earphone? What did that have to do with? But we put those fucking earphones on at least 3 times a week. This was when I was in 1st grade. So I don't know if y'all know about the Gateway program. If y'all know that y'all been through it or had any kind of experience such as, y'all let me know. Because, yeah, I really know. I believe more than anything, I was in some type of Gateway program. This says Joyce, human, joy, human, enjoy, human, group, enjoy the human group, had, this is bad, versus, then bad, versus, someone went bad, death. Hold on, let's look at it. Group versus the joy, the human. Group versus the human. Join Chad. Chad is a fucking computer. Chad is a computer kid from the 80s. Y'all know who Chad is? This is actually a synonym. This is like a C-H-A-D. Because it's got periods after them. Some artificial, something another. The human Chad. Jog, joke, the joke, They joke. Y'all remember the John? Y'all remember the movie They? Why? Listen, this is outrageous, y'all. For 3 years, I've been doing these letters. And just recently, it just started showing human all the time. The human, or the humans. Okay? I find that fucking odd, man. I just find that odd. John and Chad, gone. Then gone. They gone. Man. Sun group. They group on human. It says Dawn. It says DNA. Look, it says DNA. Human DNA. On human DNA. They group on human DNA. What does that mean? They group. We got a mother. Gave DNA. Damn, I wonder, was your mom abducted? She just never fucking said anything, man. This shit's crazy. Because my mom told me a story one time that happened to her. Chase mother. Chase other human. Hold on, I'll be right back. My mom told me a story one time. I was a teenager already, or maybe even in my 20s already. But she told me a story about this time. Because, my mom had 2 kids when she was pretty young. She was just had turned 16 when she had my sister. And she was almost 17 when she had me. My birthday's in June and her birthday's in September. Anyway, she was telling me, so I guess she might have been maybe 19, maybe 20, something to that effect. She already had 2 kids, okay? Well, she was at a party. Back then, people just grouped up. It wasn't necessarily a party. It was just a bunch of people that hung out together, okay? She said that she's not sure. No, I'm not a Virgo. She said that she's not sure that if she was, like, she experimented with drugs and stuff, but she's not sure if somebody gave her something or what. But she was feeling kind of sick. She thought she might have been too drunk or something. Anyway, she was feeling kind of sick, so she went and laid in the bed. She said she laid in that bed and something, like, she was laying in the bed. She said she felt like she couldn't move, but she wasn't asleep. She said something come through the fucking wall. Like something come through the wall above her. And she was telling me about the experience or what have you, okay? And then she said she couldn't remember, like, all she knew, she couldn't move. That's all she could remember, is that she couldn't move. And then she said the next thing she knew, she was waking up at home. Okay? No, I'm not a Libra. No, I'm not a Virgo. What? Why do you think that? Why are you so apt on trying to find out what my zodiac sign is? That should tell you right there. Me saying this right here should tell you exactly what sign I am. And the way that I'm saying it. It's not hidden. But anyway, she says she couldn't remember. Like she had no kind of... No, it wasn't sleep paralysis. She said she was awake. She was laying in the bed, feeling kind of sick because she don't know if somebody drugged her or what. Okay? She said she was looking at like the ceiling and something came through the wall above the headboard. She said when it came through the wall that she couldn't move or that she couldn't do anything, and that she don't remember nothing that happened except for that she woke up in her own home and thought that she might have dreamed it or something. She said it just all felt very real, okay? She had other experiences as well. Like these demons was trying to get me and my sister. And my grandma lived with us. We had a back door right beside our bedroom. And the front door beside theirs, beside our parents. But these demons was trying to get to me and my sister in the back bedroom. And my grandma was like, this is my mom's dream. My grandma was like standing in front of the back door to keep the demons from coming in. Or something to that effect. To keep them from getting to us. And she said she grabbed our arms. Grabbed mine and my sister's arms. And that's when she woke up. Crazy shit. No, I didn't say my birthday was in September. Didn't say anything about my birthday being in September. Anyway, my birthday's out here on the board. Matter of fact. Look. June. It says something about a point of view. HUD home. Someone might have got a HUD home in your name. Mother knew something. Mother knew point of view. Chank. Why would it say chank? Something about a change name. Someone blotted out your name on a form. Someone changed your name on a form. They whited it out. It says judge other. Box, judge other. Vote her out. Vote her out. It's saying vote her out. Vote her out. Name change. True. No, my sister's birthday's not June. My birthday's not September. No. I never said my sister's birthday was June. Never said my birthday was September. So, I don't know why you understood that at the beginning of my story. Because at the beginning of my story, it say nothing about my birthday, my sister's birthday, or nobody's birthday. So, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Not real sure what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said nothing about my birthday or my sister's birthday. But if you got to know, my birthday's in June. I'm a Cancer. My sister's birthday's in April. She's an Aries. My mama's birthday's in September. She's a Virgo. There you go. Now you know. Something about the sky changing. Sky. True sky change. Name. Man. Change man. Do God. Do God. God. Human. Human. Okay, talked about Jesus, God, human, change God, sky God, true sky God, change human. Human job. Y'all see what it says here, right? Point of view, change point of view. God, change human point of view. JB, HJ, habit. No, there's no I. Death. Death by hanging. Cop. VJ. True God. Ask. Human. Ask. Human guy. Human guy. Cop. Ask cop. Ask cop. God's been talking to somebody, y'all. I'm telling you. Somebody wants to hang out. Ask you hang out. Ask you hang out. Cop. Young man. Young man. Copy. It says danger. Danger. Dangerous. Dangerous. Copy. Okay. Them. It says them human. Human. Garbage. Human garbage. Angry. Angry about. Angry about. Job. About head cop. Angry about men. Men posing. Push. Men push. Say something about cards. Men push car. Men pushed a card. A car. Someone's angry at me about cards. About the cards. Hungry. Hungry. Hungry men. What are we talking about? Fucking TV dinners now? Had hungry men. Had anger about hungry men. Stop. Something's a joke. Spoken my heavy gun. What? How would you spoken it? So poke. ESP is a heavy gun. Okay, this is some kind of weapon that someone has. Someone's mad that someone's speaking up about their crimes. I believe it's this nasty fucking disgusting detective. Disgusting. It says deputy. Someone's about to speak up about it. Deputy, somebody knows that detective's disgusting. Sabotage. Deputy sabotage. Human what? Trade. Something's damaging. Damaging both. This is death. It also says Darth. Damaging home. Damaging houses. Something about a human trade. It says sabotage. Cards. Cards. Put hand. Put gun in somebody's hand. Cards. Put hang home. Yes and no. Okay. VJB. Something is apart. Apart. CDs. Say go home. You go home. You go home. Apart. Separate. Separate homes. Separate homes. Saying something about charity. There's no I. Saying something about charity. We got a groom. Groom. Chat groom. Chat room. Gay chat room. What? It says drugs. It says gay. It says Gary. It says something about September right here. Step a room. Step a room. Find a groom. Hang out. This is Doug. A dungeon room. Dungeon room. Change around. Change around. What are they changing around? Change around. Stop. Stop game. Buy house. Stop game. Buy house. Shop my... Something about a gun shop. I don't know why it's saying that. Y'all take what resonates. Gun shop. Road. Gun shop road. Change gun shop road. Hunt my boy. Hunt my boy. James. James is my brother's name. James. Drug. Drag. They drag. Drag race. Someone drag races. Same. is not the same. Not the same guy. Not the same guy. Pro drag race? Somebody is a pro drag racer? Shout, shot, heart. Shot, heart. Shot, arm. Shoot, heart. Pray. And then pay, guy, pay, man. It says husband. Pay, husband. Grandpa. Grandpa paid husband. Grandpa. Grandpa. Husband. Hoot. You talking about my ex-husband? Hootie Hoo. 440. Motherfucker. He and Grandpa. Husband. And Grandpa. What the fuck? Get out. Somebody getting out soon. It says get out soon. What, my brother James? Something about Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay area. It says Tampa Bay area. P.S. Graham. Hand. Hand back. Patch, match. Soon pay up. Stay tuned. Must get spoon, silver spoon. Mutiny, manage. Manage you. Manage group. Who's managing a group of spooks? There's no K. On TV. Manage a group on TV. Shady. Juicy. No, there's no I. Honey. Okay. So Honey's got something to say. Let's see what Honey's got to say. Hot. On TV. There's something happening on TV. Group manage. Manage groups on TV. Beachy. Beach. Tampa Bay area. Shit says Tampa Bay area. Man's age. On stage. Man, human on stage. Guy group. Boy group. What the fuck? Boy group. Human group. Boy and stage. Had some kind of certain age. Guest. Had guest group. Had guest on Had guest on phone. It says group by on DVD or CD. Something's on CD. Let's see what Honey's got to say, because it's out here and so is money. My money. My money nest. Grab my money. Grab up my money. Had on vest. Let's see what Honey's got to say, because Honey's out here. Honey gust. Honey sugar. Sugar. Sugar honey. Sugar body. Gabby. Badge. Let me see what Honey's got to say, y'all. Just what you want to tell us out of this, Honey? It says something about a year ago. It says, Tina, chapter 33. Take that as it resonates. That's crazy as hell. It says, you hide them in the secret place of your presence from the conspiracies of man. You keep them in a shelter from the strife of tongues. Psalms 31:20. Take that as it resonates, y'all. It says, at 6 o'clock on the dot, the painter arrived in his ridiculous Thunderbird. Honey stepped from the house wearing charcoal slacks and a lamp black turtleneck, a buttery confection of 3-ply Mongolian cashmere. Nathan had on a white sports shirt, short sleeves, his arms thin but strong and tanned as if he were already in midsummer. Honey, despite the fading lights, wore sunglasses, movie star monstrosities that covered her worst flaws and made her look at least 10 years younger. All right now, He-Man. It says, I imagine this is a little strange for both of us. Nathan shrugged. I'm just glad you asked for help. You hear this, right? Pay attention. It says, I really didn't want to go by myself. I'm so grateful. What time are you supposed to meet your nephew? Grandnephew. Right. To be honest, I haven't talked to him in weeks. Months, really. So there's no plan exactly. In fact, I'm not even... Oh. I just had a feeling, and I've always run my life like this. On intuition. Nathan said it was the same for him as a painter. Of course, it doesn't always seem to turn out like you expect. No, it doesn't. I had a spiritual mentor who used to say, surprise me, holy void. He'd say it if we choose a single prayer, it should be that. If you could choose a single prayer, it should be that. Surprise me, O holy void. V-O-I-D. Okay? It says, as Nathan shifted into gear, he smiled. I like a good surprise. It says, then he asked how should he refer to Honey's grandnephew. What do you mean? He, she, they, all of them. All of them. Nathan said he had a friend who accepted any pronoun. Honey sighed and said, for now, let's just call him Michael. There was very little traffic, and within 15 minutes, they were parked in front of the shelter. The sign reminded Honey of one outside Dante's, the name in red neon, sizzling with cosmic significance. Ever since Dominique's death, Honey had refused to dine at her old haunt. She even refused to drive past it, afraid the doors might fly open and she'd be sucked out inside. A date not with Nikki, but with Virgil. So somebody's imagining having a horrible date, okay? But prior to that, all of this, what this is saying, is that she lives by intuition. She has a feeling that something's going to go down, so she's asking someone to go with her because she doesn't want to go by herself. Okay, and the person that she's expecting to see there is her grandnephew. Okay, but he's in a identity crisis. Okay, because he answers by every pronoun: he, she, they. Okay, so Michael is in some type of identity crisis, okay? But they get to a place and Honey finds herself like daydreaming, okay, about something from the past. Okay, so Nathan asked, "You okay?" Honey nodded. They were standing on the street now, a feet from the entrance. A great slab of wooden painted bright orange, as if a warning. Nathan easily pulled it open and in they went. For a moment there was nothing but blackness. Then Honey remembered her sunglasses. She removed them and the room slowly came into focus. A rustic tavern hijacked by fairy lights and pots of plastic shrubbery. The floor was sticky and there was a migrainous pulse of music. The place was dead, except for two men on the bar stools and a tiny woman seated at the high table near the bathrooms. The smell was just shy of despair. Bleaching beer and drugstore perfume. As they approached the bar, the bald man tending it said something Honey couldn't make out over the music, though surely it was the obvious query. "A martini?" she shouted. "What kind?" asked the bartender. "The gin kind," replied Honey. "Dry with olives. What about you, dear?" she asked Nathan. "The same," he said, or seemed to say. Who could tell with this ruckus? Dance music, apparently, though no one was dancing. Honey asked the bartender if he'd be a darling and turn down the music. When he did, the relief was profound, like surviving an avalanche. So take what resonates. That's chapter 33, Tina. Okay? So take what resonates. Tina, Nathan, and Michael, and Honey. So y'all take what resonates. Alright, it says something about head on, straight, grab my gun. This is Gary. Head on straight, grab my gun. Something about a hobby. Don't be a it looks like somebody was dressed up like a woman and someone found out that they was a man at the wrong time. Just take that as it resonates. That's what it looks like. It looks like someone grabbed their gun. He was a honey. Beat me up. Beat me up. Gary beat me up. Shared son. What? I don't like hearing shit like this. I don't fucking care for it. Garbage head. Somebody apparently addicted. It says song beat. My song beat? Golly. Beat me up. Something was on the ground. Badge. It says, like the badge was on the ground. It says badge on ground. It says something about behind me. Behead me? Hung me up. Something was strong. Something about hung me up. Beat me. Had a strong hold. Guy. Strong guy beat on me. Beat me up. John. Someone paid someone to beat someone up. This is have me gone. Somebody wanted you gone. Bump. Jump. Jump on. Someone paid to have someone jumped on. John. John paid $1,000 for somebody to love bomb you, or for somebody to beat you up, or whatever the fuck it is. John is actually a dick. It says van. A blue van. Wait a minute. No, red van. A red van. I say wrong road. Wrong target. No start. No star. No stage. On stage. Star on stage. Strange. Strange. It says Gene out there. Look at that. My name's out there. Bye, Gene. Orange. Orange dump. Pie Gene a dump. I would have took a dump and I would have fixed it. But, you know, they all want to fucking play games like I don't know. Still doing it too. How a motherfucker gonna spend fucking near 9 years in fucking prison and get straight out and have a fucking house paid for, or it's already bought? How are they gonna fucking do that? I believe that gave me a something in January by a star. Does that say Janice? Yeah, something like that. Noose, gone dumb. Somebody gone dumb. Somebody playing dumb. Can you change the name? Something like that. Can you change the name? Bounce. Jamie. Vague. Something's vague. Gave you a vague excuse. Someone gave you a vague excuse. Sure did. Your mother did. And your daughter. Gave you a vague fucking excuse. Boy trying to excuse you. Man, I do not understand how all of a sudden that text now message just all of a sudden started fucking calling me. Yeah, a lot of that's going on for a lot of people, I'm just saying, okay? It says something about born on cusp. Yeah. Date of birth. My date of birth is born on the cusp. For sure. Born on cusp. This says Texas. Texas born. Bounce boy. Bouncer. Come on. Come on. Heard you. Heard you say companion or champion. Heard County, that's where I live. I live in Heard County. A game of doubt. A game of doubt. Hear doubt. Sheer doubt. Count on you. Heart song, heart sang. You my mate. You my star. Have a heart. All that's out here. See, that's crazy. That she did too. She came out the money and a fucking house. Apparently a car too. $18,000. They said that was for working in the jail. Or working while she was in the jail. None of that makes fucking sense, man. But I know they're giving excuses for it. And if you question it all, they act stupid as fuck. Like, huh, what, what? Oh, she's working really hard to keep that house. Working really hard to keep a paid-for fucking house? She's been in prison for almost 9 years, and she gets out. The person that was there for her the whole fucking time, she fucking just disregards. And just don't hang out with them, don't talk to them, nothing. Just disregards them like that conversation at Thanksgiving that you overheard, or you weren't eavesdropping. You just heard them say, "No, she don't know. She don't know that's that." You heard all this stuff for a reason, right? They don't make that kind of money in prison. I don't care if they was there for 9 years. 8 years. You don't make $18,000, $20,000. And they don't give it to you. They're not going to give you $20,000 for getting out of jail. No shit, Bonnie. I know they did. But what do? You just go, okay. But it's all going to come out. It says true body. True body. Hear truth. Hear truth. True body. Hand. It says a shame. A shame. Well, I hope they are a fucking shame. A shame. Conned you. Great sham. It says Monday. Monday. It's something about YouTube on here. Shaking my head. Great Monday. Cash up. Buy house. Ready gate. Ready on. Something about a budget. Budget. My nanny. Budget my money. Share money. Couple. No L. Joshua. Let's see what Joshua's got to say. I know this is like get long, but Joshua, Mary, Shayna. Mary Shayna. Who married Shayna? Shannon. Shannon, Mary Shane. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. Go home. It says hungry, angry. Let's see what Joshua says. James is in here too. Let's see what James and Joshua says. Whichever one I come to first. Looks like it's going to be James. Nope, neither one of them. James and Joshua. Here's Joshua. The promise fulfilled. So the Lord gave that to Israel all the land of which he had sworn to give to their fathers, and they took possession of it and dwelt in it. 44. The Lord gave them rest all around, according to all that he had sworn to the fathers, and not a man of all their enemies stood against them. The Lord delivered all their enemies into their hand. Not a word failed of any good thing which the Lord had spoken to the house of Israel. All came to pass. So you're going to get something that belongs to you back. James. What do you got to say in James? Luke, James. Do I need to go to the... Apparently it's real tiny and I'm missing over it. 1481. Loving God under trials. It says, blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life which the Lord has promised to those who love him. Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. Then when the desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, brings forth death. Do not be deceived, to be my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and comes down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning. Of his own will he brought us forth by the word of truth, that we might be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. So that's what they're talking about, a first fruit. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. It says something about a handsome boy. A handsome boy. Handsome. Don't scare. Don't scare. Don't care. Don't scare. Scary to me. Scary to me. Hang up. Hang up on. Hang up on, buddy. I've done that. Says thank you. Thank me. Thank me. Thank you. Thank you. Scare you. Scare. Care you. Care. Thank you. My group. My group. Thank you. Groupie. A fan, y'all. Thank you. Something about a scam. Mask. It says Musk. Like always, that motherfucker got to be in here. It says something about a year. Year ago. A year ago. Musk. Thank. Something about honk in a car. Drag out. Drug out. Drag out. A badge. Banger. Hanger. My task. Ask you. Ask you. Meager. Megan. Megan's mother. Cop. Drop. Drop. Drop bucks. Drop bugs. Buck. Job. I don't know. Thieves. Tame. Thief. Tame me. Tammy. Tammy has a gun. Knock on door. Knock on door. Under. It says thunder. Cook. Has cook. Thunder. Has cook. Under. Has group under. Has money under. Under. Something under the table. Tabs. Bet. Bets. Tabs. Ponder. Ponder. Thumb. Under their thumb. Somebody has somebody under their thumb. Age. Gay. Someone is blackmailing someone. Took my thunder. Took my thunder. As a gay boy. We got Elizabeth. Something about it. Begun to number POD. Something about a pond. Under a pond. Someone's coked up. Jump in pond. Jump on pond. Respond. Something to it. A number. Got your number. Hacked Phone, hacked phone. It's saying hacked phone. What is the response? Hacked phone. Something about response. Rest on. God, track, traces, K, says something to Hong Kong, traces cash to Hong Kong. Someone's got an offshore account. Run, turned on, my cash turned on. Somebody was in a crash, car crash. Then turned, a car crash, cause somebody to turn, up, pay up, jump, by, dump by me. Dump by. Jaguar? A Jaguar? Somebody drives a Jaguar? A Jaguar. Oh my God, I don't know who the fuck that is on my text now. Only one person in the world has that fucking number, but I keep getting harassed on it. Yeah. Yeah, ask yourself what is for the highest good, y'all. It said 2222 when I said that, okay? Something about chums, champ. Okay, there's champions. Someone's a champ. It says something about Hampton. Shane, share, save, Champton, champ, saved, burger, go Burger King, burger, why would you go bird hunting? Hamburger, it just says fucking hamburger, human hamburger, I swear it says that. You saved my head. You saved my head, my arm, my army. Chased. Heaven. Heaven under hot sand. Alright, fuck. Gauge my. It says Randy, it says Mandy, it says Sandy. Chaos in heaven. Chaos in heaven. Hop to save. Hop to save. Oh no, heart and chest. Keeps talking about a heart and a chest. Some kind of crash. Says something about a duo job. TV. Star. Stage. Set up. Set up my Job. Job was a setup. Yeah. Gave me a reason. Give me a reason. Gave me a reason. My reason. Put my reason. Put my reason. Body. Shave body. Shave. Bond. Honk. Honk. Jaguar. Jaguar. Ha ha. Habit. Breast. My hand on breast. On chest. Breach. Breach. Born breach. Best area. It says something about a beast. Beats on. Beats on my chest like King Kong. Oh, remember that was saying it yesterday. It says Shonda. Shonda. Also it says Rhonda. Shonda, Rhonda. Abound. Abound. A bond. Wait a minute. Someone feels like it says reach out. It says preach. Preach on God. And then it says good boy. Good. Preach. Good. Stunned. Stunned. Each stunned act. Sunbathe. Oh my God. Okay, so something about a ghost. Haunted. Ghost haunts. Ghost haunts me. Someone's ghost haunts you. Haunts somebody. Gone. It says gone. Gone. Noon today. Because my phone don't charge. Phone charge gone. Cause my phone got dead. Hard. My phone got hard. My phone got hard. Got hard. Got hot. My phone got hot. Guard my heart. Guard my heart. Can't take. Can't take. Can't take your. Can't take your. It's a murder? Someone couldn't murder you? Someone feels bad about taking this. They don't want it. Someone feels bad about this. You are the crown. Wear the crown? No W. Say you. They say. They say. They say or they stay. They stay broken. They stay broken. Catch. Go catch. Heart. Dump heart. Heartbroken. Heartache. Stay heartbroken. It says goat. It says boat. It has my maiden name out here. What is that? Grand. What are you saying there? Coach. Grand coach. Archetype. Something about an archetype. Somebody's grand. Is it stereotype? A lot going on out here. Cry at, under, somebody's under a boat in a pond? Fucking A, man, I'm done. Georgia peach. Born under star. Born under some kind of specific star. Let's say destroy. Destroy you. MK Ultra. Bog. Patch. Bomb. Dumb story, but made up. Dumb story. Made up a story. Made up a story. Brother, your brother made up a story. Something about a hunch, a bunch of stories. Made up a bunch of stories. Had them spread it out. Go have a made up a story. A bunch of stories. Okay. Honk. VJ, GG. Okay, there it is, y'all. That's a lot of fucking shit still going on out here. A cup. Gave a cup. One mad. Something about astrology. Something about a bunny. Store. Mad at store. Gun store. Past core. Cut core. Cut cord. Cut cord. It's just cut cord, honey. Alright, I'm done. There you go. Something about a guest. Okay. Oh, thank you, thank you. Do you think that's cute? I'm not your nothing. I don't belong to you at all. You're a pillhead, apparently. It's in your name. I don't mess with pillheads, thank you. So go on and take your pills and get the fuck off my channel. I don't know what you think you're doing by writing nigga all over my page. But it ain't cute. It don't make no sense. I bullied your sister? I ain't bullied your sister. Your sister's a fucking witch. I ain't bullied her at all. She's the one that got herself in fucking jail. She's the one that was fucking abusive to her children. She's the one doing witchcraft. She's the one fucking making voodoo dolls. She's the one that thinks that she can't be touched. You don't think I know who the fuck you are? I know exactly who you are. Exactly. And I ain't bully your fucking dumbass sister. Your sister's a dumbass. You talking about Tyra. Think I don't know? You're not very smart. You're about as dumb as your fucking sister. That's all I got to say. So keep on doing what you're doing, thinking you're cool and thinking it's funny. You're not going to fucking go very far with it. Okay? Yeah, I know you. Yeah, your sister's a witch. She said it with her own fucking mouth. I know who you are. I don't want to know you at all. But I know who you are. You think I don't, but I do. Said it yesterday, but you'd already done run off or was deleted off the page or some shit. But I know who you are. And I'll say nigga till the day is my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. Just like saying cracker, 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 cracker. I can say cracker, I can say nigga, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. This is my motherfucking channel. I'm not racist. I can say nigga all day. And the reason I said it is because it was written in a fucking book and I was just reading the book. If you got a problem with it, you know where my door is. You walk past it all the fucking time. Knock on the motherfucker and confront me. I ain't bully your stupid ass fucking whore ass fucking witch voodoo sister. She did that on her own. She did all of that by herself. I didn't do it. I didn't make your sister a sorry fucking mother. I didn't make your sister pick up fucking wax and shape it into the shape of a body. I didn't make your sister be a fucking dumbass. You better talk to your stupid ass fucking mom. Because she did it. Because she's not a very good one to raise people like you and her. She's a terrible mom. And I know that bitch too. So fuck off. Bye. You don't like what I'm saying? Do something about it. Because I'm speaking the truth. Nothing but the truth. Your sister is a horrible mother. The worst there possibly could be. Terrible. God-awful mother. Terrible mother. She doesn't even know who the fucking father of all her 3 of her children are. Terrible, terrible mother. Want to get high on pills and shit. Run around and commit crimes and shit. Then to sit at home with her kids. You think that's a good mother? How about how she had them living in fucking nasty squalor? Was that a good mother? And how about you as an uncle? What kind of fucking uncle are you just to let your fucking nieces and nephews live in that kind of shit? Don't fucking confront. Come to my door and confront me. You want to talk to me? Come talk to me face to face. I ain't got nothing to hide. Everything I say is the God honest truth. There's no men that want her. They go fuck her, get her pregnant, and then leave her hanging. There's no man that wants her. Why do you think you have to do all the fucking man part of her life? You're blind. You're blind and stupid. Just like your sister and your mama. Okay, it says page 131, Great Expectations. It says, and you think this Ray Allen thing would work on some of them too? It says the Celtics lost after Pierce missed an open shot late in the game. All the beers ended up free. It says, that night, drunk, I drove the rental car back to Derek's trailer under Howland's supervision. On our way up to New England from the city, I told him that I never learned to drive. So she's drunk and driving, okay, but she never learned to drive. Every so often, he let me drive the cruiser up and down empty highways at night and gave me pointers. Now I sped down the 2-lane road toward Derek's, buzzed enough finally to feel no fear. The cruiser headlight glossing with a ghostly white, like the sudden flash in a crime scene. Look, someone's had a wreck. I told y'all, someone's had a wreck. And it's made them realize, yeah, there's a God. That's y'all's problem. Y'all were raised wrong. There is God. No, your sister's not better than me. No, she's not fearless. No, she's not independent. Man, I'm sitting here by myself, me and God. Thank you, though. I'm not even seeking a man. Your sister's not fearless. She's an idiot. Stupid. Not smart. If you think there's no God, you're not very smart neither. And believe me, son, I would say this all straight to your face. Not afraid. And your sister's not fearless. And let me say this. She's not independent. Y'all's mama paid for that. Y'all's mama moved out of her fucking nasty, disgusting fucking house and let that nasty slut move in it so she could go out fucking and making more babies that she can't take care of. Ain't that fucking great? You know I'm speaking the truth. You know every single thing that I'm speaking is the absolute truth and you cannot deny it. And in fact, I got paid to go over there and clean that fucking yard up that was disgusting. And they were too ashamed for anybody to go inside to see the nastiness that existed inside of that fucking house. Thank you. I'm not a hillbilly, and I'm not the same as nobody. You're stupid. You're a real dumbass and very immature. Period. White-pilled man. Anyway, it says, as we came closer to Derek's, a dark squad car came over the slight swell of the horizon behind us. Howland elbowed my arm so hard that the car swerved gently left. By some scared impulse, I righted the car and at the same time elbowed him back. I said. He asked, you know where we are? I shrugged. Close. Fuck. Howland said, fuck, shit. I'm sorry. You can do this. His face was crisis red. He looked not so much scared that I would have understood. As gravely serious. I'd never seen him even close to serious before then. He put his hand on my shoulder and took a deep breath. Listen, he said. My hands are sweating. The police car came closer. None of its lights were on. I know. Well, no, that's not true. I don't know. I have heard. I have read. I've tried to become aware of this whole thing. A situation like this one is scarier. Not like personally, I don't know, but maybe historically. Scarier for you than it might be for me. I get that. Okay. I nodded okay, but by the end of his speech, I was laughing hard. Tears made the road ahead of me swim. Howland saw me laughing, and he laughed too. Okay, yeah, sorry, he said. Have you ever been arrested? I'd had cuss on once before, but never seen brought in, pulled over. I reminded him that I wasn't a driver, and I didn't have any kind of license or permit on me now. Jesus, he said. Okay, take a deep breath, cleansing breath, in case you have to take a blow test. That works. I've had a miracle or two, but forgot that. You're not going to get pulled over anyway. In maybe a half a mile, you're going to take a left, one smooth left, hand over hand, and you can ease up on the gas. Smooth turn. I drove more steadily than ever for the half mile, noticing nothing but the double yellow light headed and the squad car behind. The left came and I took it, smooth. The squad car kept rolling. Howland howled. They all laughed. It goes into chapter 9. Get your pronouns right. You don't identify as anything if you don't know what is a date. I don't have to get my pronouns right. You're a fag dude, and your fucking sister is a slutty whore witch. Period. Okay? I don't have to get no pronouns right. You got a dick, you're a man. You got a pussy, you're a woman. End of subject. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I will address you as such. Alright, y'all. If this resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel. Oh, by the way, stop taking all them pills. They're making you stupid. You don't even know if you're a man or a woman. I'm just saying. They're making you really stupid. That's disgusting. I'm just saying. I know exactly who and what I am. If you don't like what I'm saying, come confront me on it. I'm not scared. You saw me the other day, you didn't say a damn thing. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's what you said. Thank you. That's right. What's collective need to hear from the message from the universe? Look, pills will make you stupid. They'll make you have hallucinations too. I would stop taking them if I was you. Drug dealer, pill man. Keep fucking with me. Your ass will be sitting in jail with the rest of them. I'm just saying. I mean, you didn't have no problem because I don't really fucking know you. But you want to come on my fucking channel in my home and fucking try to insult me and call me a liar when you know I'm telling the fucking truth? Keep on, motherfucker. You'll go right with the rest of them. Says, in relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. Just because something is not happening right now does not mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. You'll never go to prison. You get caught with all them fentanyl pills, you will. Bitch. How's that for your pronoun? Bitch. Because you can be a man or a woman and be a bitch. That's what you're going to be in prison for sure. Your little skinny, scrawny ass, you ain't big enough to fucking handle prison. That's all I'm saying. You think you're tough now, but when your little scrawny fucking bitch looking ass is sitting in fucking prison, you're going to be crying. Crying because you're too stupid to not stop doing what you're doing. So you go on and be arrogant. I'll keep telling the truth. And we'll figure out who wins from there, right? Being a drug dealer. Yeah, you're a drug dealer. You think I don't know? You think that I don't know that you're a drug dealer? For real? Are you that stupid? I mean, grow the fuck up. Gain some kind of wisdom. You sell pills. You also sell other drugs besides pills. Yeah, you're going to go to prison. You're going to end up in prison being a bitch boy, and then you can tell them to use the correct pronouns on you, okay? Because they're going to call you bitch boy. Period. Take that to the bank. Because you will end up in fucking prison. Who's a snitch? Who's a snitch? I ain't got a snitch on you. You obviously walk around selling motherfucking pills, you dumbass. How the fuck am I a snitch? You don't think that you can tell, okay, you come over at a certain time every month, monthly. You come over, you hang out for what, a week or so? Every time, at the same time every month. Duh, hello. It doesn't take a fucking genius to figure out what you're doing. I don't do pills, fool. I don't do no kind of pills. I ain't bought no kind of oxy. I don't fucking do pills at all. None. So you're dead wrong, and you must be one spreading rumors about somebody you don't even fucking know. I don't do pills. I don't even drink. So, you're dead wrong. You are dead ass wrong. I don't do no pills. You can give me a blood test right now. I don't do pills. I don't like pills. I don't have nothing to do with it. I won't even take the pain pills from the fucking doctor. I throw them in the trash. What about my fucking neighbor? Man, I don't have nothing to do with that fucking bitch. Are you crazy? You're stupid. What does my neighbor buying fucking pills have anything to do with me? You're an idiot. You better get your facts straight, okay? You don't know who you're talking to, apparently. Get your facts straight, fool. You're going to go to prison. You're going to be a bitch boy. And you won't have to worry about fucking pronouns, okay? Nigga? You got me? You understand now? You understand now? I don't give a fuck what my neighbor is doing. Don't have nothing to do with me. I don't hang out with them people. I don't do pills. I don't do pills at all. Okay, so you and your little friend, Jason, y'all come on over to my fucking apartment and let's see. I don't do pills. I don't do drugs. I smoke herb. That's natural. That's not even doing drugs. That's an herb. That's it. That's all that I do. I don't even drink cough syrup. I don't take no kind of pills, no kind of drugs, nothing. You are insanity. No, they're not. Look it up. Okay, then bet. Let's have a contest. You pull out your bags of pills and I pull out my bag of herb and we'll see which one of us goes to fucking jail. You want to test me? Okay, pillhead, go out and take your ass nap or what have you. Go out there and sell your pills. I know exactly who you are. I know what you drive. I know exactly what you look like. And I know what you're doing. I know it without any doubt whatsoever. So I think twice about getting on my fucking channel and harassing me again. Your mother says not to talk to the likes of me? Look at your mother. Your mother's using a white man to pay all her fucking bills while she's out fucking all these black dudes. What kind of person is that? What kind of example is your mother? Goodbye, nigga. You don't gotta come back. Your mother ain't shit. She's fucking nasty as your sister. I'm just saying. Goodbye. You ain't got to come back. I suggest that you don't come back. I think that'd be in your best interest. If you think your stupid ass sister's fearless, you're fucking dead wrong. She's a chump. And so are you. Period. I don't care if your little buddies like it, or your friends, or your mama, or anybody. None of them fucking gotta like it. I don't care. Because I don't need these motherfuckers harassing me. That's all that they're fucking worth, is to harass and to fucking spread lies and rumors, and just like you and your mom and your sister have done. But y'all will be caught. Look, your sister already jumped on that boat, didn't she? So she's such a good mother. Why don't she have any of her kids? She's a great mother. Yeah, she's a real great mother. Yeah, delete all your shit. That's right. You're stupid. All right, y'all. It says, for starters, but I will do the best I can. I can probably find out something. Thank you. You're going to get an apology and a thank you. It says, can I ask you something else? It says, sure, why not? If you can do all this stuff, hack in anywhere and all that, why did you even need my mom? Why not fix your situation yourself? Finally, notice the waitress shot a look at her way. Because computer information and data, it only gets you in so far. You can figure out what happened, you can follow a trail to what's next, but you can't really fix anything that way, not usually. A problem that starts with people usually ends that way too. And your mom is good with people, very good, just like you. Hey, someone shouted. It says, hey, Cleo. It says, what's up? It says, tell your dad to leave my mom alone. What do you mean? Your dad. She draws it out, stepping close enough that I can smell the alcohol on her. Sour and stale. She was a drunk yesterday before she was drunk today. Exactly. Good. Hate me then. I don't care. You don't even know me. I don't hate you. I just think you're stupid. You don't know me at all, though. Like, none. You want to talk shit. You say I hurt your feelings, but you want to get on my channel, come into my home and talk shit to me and harass me and say I hurt your feelings. Good. Good. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you learned something about your family that you didn't really or wasn't aware of. Maybe you learned something about yourself that you wasn't aware of. Maybe it's good that your feelings are hurt, and maybe now you can wake the fuck up. All right? All right, y'all. If this resonated with y'all, hit that like button, hit that bell notification, stay golden. And if you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $ANGELMOON6237. I love y'all very much. I pray for the highest good. And I do pray for people like this, that they find the truth, that they finally hear it, they finally see it for what it really is. Okay? Because I don't bother nobody. I don't mess with nobody. I don't bother nobody. And these motherfuckers come out at me and attack me. And they're going to be mad at me for telling them the truth. That's on them, baby. Not on me. All right. Like, love. Lumen de Lumine. See you on the flip side. God loves you. Jesus Christ loves you. Jesus saves. Amen.